both the Old and the New Testament are full of promises about the return of Jesus Christ. Over 18 references appeared in the Old Testament, and 17 Old Testament books give prominence to the theme of Christ's return. Why do I bring this up? I'm glad you asked. If Christ was so determined to fulfill his mission to perish in Jerusalem, how much more determined will he be to return for the church he established by his death and resurrection? Don't answer that question. Just wait till I get to the end of this sermon. In the text, you see enormous level of commitment Jesus displayed in his desire to reach Jerusalem. He was appointed to die there. And he was not about to turn away from his prophetic responsibility. His father sent him on a mission, and he was determined to complete it. But it wasn't going to be easy. See, Jesus' first obstacle was the Pharisees. The same day they came, certain of the Pharisees saying unto him, Get thee out, and depart hence, for Herod will kill thee. Luke made it clear throughout the gospel that the Pharisees was out to get Jesus. So the question we might ask, why would they want to protect Jesus in this instance? See, church, it was a pretext. It was a ploy. It was an excuse. See, the Pharisees knew that Jesus had publicly stated that his goal was to reach Jerusalem. And he was well on his way. See, the Pharisees were apparently trying to deter Jesus from his task, to scare him into setting aside his goal. But Jesus wasn't going to allow that to happen. See, the goal that aligned itself with the biblical teaching that the Messiah would fulfill Isaiah's prophecy that Jerusalem is ruined and Judah is fallen, because their town and their doing were against the Lord. That Jesus would be stoned of a stumbling and for a rock of offense to both the house of Israel and a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. See, church, you got to be aware of Satan's tricks. Who come to you with an excuse? They usually bring good news with one hand behind their back. See, they're hiding something. Their goal is to pull you in or get you out of the way. If you trust them, you will soon find yourself heading in the wrong direction. See, Jesus knew what they were up to. Which brings me to the second obstacle. Jesus' second obstacle was Herod. When the Pharisees told Jesus to turn around or die at the hand of Herod, I love the response Jesus gave them. He knew that the Pharisees were Herod's messenger boys. See, they would report back to him. So Jesus replied, You go tell that fox that I will keep on casting out demons and doing miracles of healing today and tomorrow. See, on the third day, I will reach my destination. Somebody should have warned Herod that foxes have holes. How foolish was Herod to threaten a man with death who was born to die. See, Herod was no match for Jesus. See, Herod didn't know this was Jesus he was talking about. He didn't know that this man healed the sick. See, this man gives sight to the blind. This man raised Lazarus from the dead. See, this was the man with all powers in his hand. See, this was the man that shed his blood for you and for me. This man was the man that knew the man of the man. How foolish Harold must have been. See, here's my translation of what Jesus said. I am not changing a single one of my plans. You bring it on, big boy. I'm ready for you. Nothing could deter Jesus from his mission. See, we got to be aware of those who use fear tactics to deter you from your mission to serve Jesus Christ.
See, they have no power over you. You can believe Jesus when he said, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. When fear comes to your face, church, all you got to do is point them to Jesus. And Jesus' third obstacle was the house of Israel. This was perhaps the saddest obstacle of all. See, God himself sent Jesus first to the house of Israel. But because of their rebated minds and their rejection, they will become the catalyst for Jesus' crucifixion. In just a few days, they will be crying, crucify him, crucify him. Maybe it was the fact that 400 years of promise of a Savior was just too long for them to wait. They could not bring themselves to believe it because it was just too good to be true.
Amen, amen.
They knew what the prophets had promised. They knew that the Messiah would eventually come.
Amen.
But they waited through so many generations that their worship of God had turned from hopeful to habitual.
Amen.
They were going through all the motions of worship, but their worship had lost its purpose.
Thank you, God.
See, church without hope,
Amen,
our hearts turn cold.
amen, amen.
See, church without hope, our loads get heavy. See, church without hope, our future look dim.
Thank you, God.
See, church without hope, our spirit grew weary. See, church without hope, our way becomes lonely.
Thank you, God.
Be aware
Amen, amen.
of worship out of habit. Habitual worship is not worship at all. It's nothing more than a family tradition, aimless attention. See, they sing blessings assurance, Jesus is mine, but ask them when the last time they were praising our Savior all the day long. They sing, Jesus paid it all, to him I owe, but they have problems giving them their tithes and talents. See, they sing, we are marching to Zion, but they have lost their roadmap to get them there. They knew the tourists to how great thou art, but they have forgotten the hope found in verse 4 that says, when Christ shall come with shouts of acclamation and take me home, with joy shall fill my heart, when I shall bow in the humble adoration and there proclaim, my God, how great thou art. That's where habitual worship changes to hopeful worship. It's when we, as Christ followers, are assured not just that Jesus is ours, but he is coming back to take us home. See, Jesus had every reason to reject the house of Israel. They had rejected the prophets. They had rejected God's words. And now, Jesus would reject them. See, Jesus said, your house now is left abandoned. It was not just the temple house that would fall, but the city of Jerusalem as well. And they would see him again until he comes in the clouds.
Amen, amen.
There may be Pharisees and heralds in your life to turn you away from the Lord. Don't discourage your walk of faith. Don't let them dampen your enthusiasm for Christ. If you give them an inch of your time, they will take a mile. If you give them a Sunday, they will take 2, 3, and 4. They will do their best to take you down another path. Don't deter you from your goal of eternal life. But just remember, ye are of God's little children.
Thank you, Lord.
And have overcome them.
Yes.
Because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. The Lamb shall overcome them. Obstacles are everywhere.
Amen, amen.
If you look at them. But church, if you keep your eyes on the prize and you walk the straight and narrow path, it leads to glory. You shall inherit eternal life. You can walk it with the one who traveled the way before. See, you can walk it with the one who paved the way before. You can walk it with the help of Christ, with the hope
Thank you, Jesus.
in Christ.
Amen, amen.
Remember the question that I asked in the beginning of this sermon. If Christ was so determined to fulfill his mission to perish in Jerusalem, how much more determined will he be to return for the church he established by his death and resurrection? Church, Luke says, we should see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with the power and great glory. Paul says, for this we see unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain until the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel, and with the trump of God. And the dead in Christ shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And so shall we be with the Lord. And if you are still in doubt about his determination to return, Jesus said, behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to his work shall be. And Jesus also said, if I go and prepare a place for you,
Amen, amen.
I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye must be also. Obstacles.
Thank you, Lord.
They can't keep us from Christ.
Thank you,
See,
God.
church, no Pharisees could scare him from Jerusalem. See, church, Howard could scare him from his mission. No rejection by Israel could dissuade him from his goal. That's the Jesus we are waiting for. And while we are waiting, there is no obstacle we can't overcome with Christ. See, church, there's no problem too big for our Christ to solve. Church, there's no question too tough for him to answer. See, church, there's no temptation too hard for him to conquer. See, church, there's no hill too high for him to climb. See, church, there's no pain too hard for him to bear. And church, there's no trial too long for him to endure. That's the Christ we are waiting on. And when time is fulfilled, whether we are ready or not,
Amen, amen.
Christ will come again. When the last trump sounds, whether we are sitting or not, Christ will come again. And when the allowance of grace is completed, whether we are expecting him or not, Christ will come again. So, overcome your obstacles and be ready. Above all, Lent is a time of renewal. We call it the springtime of the spiritual year. And we ask God to help us with the important task of inner renewal. Lent is a promise of a new start for all of us, not a time of discouragement or sorrow. Rather, it is a time when we rejoice that God is a God of refreshment. See, God is a God of new life. See, God is a God of new beginning. And all these promises are not empty ones, but are full of the power that comes from Christ, who comes back to life and resurrection. Doing that, we can have confidence that Christ is bringing us with him into a new and wonderful life. Church, don't let no obstacles stop you. Continue to do God's work. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God bless you.